Hello YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I threw up a lot this morning. I throw up chronically as sort of a side effect of my eating disorder. I'm anorexic and it caused chronic gastritis, which is like where the acid in my stomach is basically like eating my stomach, and it in order to stop doing that, I throw up all the acid in my stomach. And so that has made my gag reflex really sensitive, and so now I throw up all the fucking time. So it's really annoying, but I got better. And I went to work and everything, and it was fine. Let's get a cigarette lit. I want to talk about this book today. I just finished it. It's called Ravenous by Amy Lukavics. The Kane sisters would like to have you for dinner. I bought this at the Powell's Books recently, and I think all I read was the back. I'm not sure that I opened up and read anything in here at the bookstore, but I was really interested in the back. It was only $6.95. I think that's really why I bought it, because it was like a nice little paperback that looked interesting to read on the bus ride home. So basically this book is about a group of sisters. This book is about a group of sisters, and the littlest sister, who's about 12 at the time, dies in a tragic accident. An accident that their mother causes. Their mother is a drug addict. She's like a depressed pill junkie who stays in bed all the time. And during an argument with the oldest sister, the mom accidentally kills their youngest daughter. And then, through some magic that the mom figures out how to do with somebody she knows, the littlest daughter comes back from the dead. Whoa. She comes back from the dead. And when she comes back, guess what she is? A cannibal. So, basically the story is about them, figuring out a way to feed their sister to her cannibal diet so that she doesn't flip her shit, and also how to make it so that she doesn't need to eat a cannibal diet anymore. And that's the story, and it's about the degradation of their family over time. And it's so, what do I think about this book? There was like nothing I didn't like about this book. There was one sentence that I read in somewhere towards the beginning of the book that kind of gave me the impression, I was like, oh, is this gonna be like a cringy teen girl written story? And then never once again throughout the book did I feel that way. It was very impressive. I was very impressed with the maturity of the writing for this book. I'm not sure if she's like a YA author or a adult author, but I'm very interested to read the rest of her works. In the back it has a little sneak peek for an upcoming one called Nightingale that I read, and that was also really good. I thought the pacing in this story was perfect. I was gripped the whole time. The writing is incredible, and it's not like super poetic. It's very plain, but it's not, I don't know, it's really nice to read. It's very descriptive. It flows really well. It makes a lot of sense. It's pretty easy to understand the things that are going on in the book. And there are things that are like pretty complicated in the book, and there's some like action scenes and stuff where it could be pretty confusing what's going on, but the author does a really good job making the visualizations clear. The characters I thought were explored so well. I was like surprised because you come at this book through the perspective of just one sister, like one of the middle sisters, not the little one who died. And it's very interesting kind of having the perspective of one of the middle children, when the eldest and the youngest are such prominent figures in the story. Like I said, I really enjoyed the writing on this one. I read a book recently where a lot of shit didn't really make sense and the writing was pretty shitty. So this was like super refreshing. What else do I want to say? The gore and the horror elements, like it was psychologically gripping. I like knew, you know, in the beginning it doesn't tell you that what she's eating is human, like what she needs to eat is human, but it's very, like when I read the back of the book, it was like pretty clear that she's gonna be eating human meat. So I still managed to be surprised by what happens, all the details of the story, and that is very impressive. And aside from that, like emotionally, I'm gonna be chewing on this one and turning it over a lot. The way that everything dissolves, like, breaks your fucking heart. And yeah, I just love the characters. I love all these sisters. Grew really attached to them, grew really attached to the story. And I thought it was an excellent fucking book, and I would highly recommend it to anybody, and I will be giving it to my coworker who I have a crush on. If you remember that last video that blew up. And yeah, highly recommend, and I will definitely be reading the rest of this author's work because I really love her. She did a great job. I think that's everything for now. Thanks. Bye.